took my possession down the road. Oh, that I felt like someone lit a fire in me. And I saw my stomach turning, I turned and I tried to find the words and concern.
This flow.
Where I was from. See, I was the favorite.
Oh, here we go. They're trying to grab. Oh man, I just got chills. I just got full chills. What? Let's get one in, shall we? Someone's with the ChillSauce. I'm Bohemian Anthony. Nice to see you as always. Just welcome back to a small patch of internet. The Yellow Squadron, and as always, Cytogs, Bohemian Anthony. Thank you for stopping by. First and foremost, how are we? Hope ourselves and friends and our family are all in good health, all in high spirits, chasing the dream, as we should be doing. Yes, welcome one and all. We are back once again to see what Ren has cooking up. We are going to be reacting today to, I want something new, I want something fresh, I want something to see where Ren is at the moment creatively, and it feels right to react to, I think him and Chris Webby have a new song together, and that is what we'll be reacting to today. I realize for those that who have the astute sense to maybe see what I was talking about in the previous reaction that I did, I developed the whole cup system, and I spent about an hour going through that in real time, doing arts and crafts with you guys. So to those that actually stuck around for that, salute to you. Not even sure I would have, but thank you nonetheless. And I appreciate that there is a cup system in play. But today, also, there are a few titles I realized that I put down in there that I have actually seen before. Full disclaimer. There are some titles there that I wanted to see whether I had seen them or not, because it sounded familiar. But of course, I'm going to write down all the titles that you lovely folk have given to me and have you be part of the cup system. I keep mentioning the cup system, but yes, I'm proud of the cup system. But of course, full disclaimer moving forward, any songs that I have in fact reacted to before, or not reacted to, but have listened to in my own time, I will let you guys know. And if there is a want or a need for me to re-react to them with breakdowns and thoughts and insights and that kind of stuff, I will be more than happy to cater to that and to do another reaction, or to do a new reaction to it, even though I have seen it before. But anyway, let's not dwell too much into that side of things. There is something new and fresh. I have heard of Chris Webby. I've seen his name around, but I have not really seen anything of him as an individual artist. So this should be fun. It's always fun to see how Ren bounces off other artists. One that I have seen that actually I recognize, I listened to it quite a lot previously because I actually really love that song, is he did that song with Prof. Pain Salesman or Pain Businessman, I can't remember exactly what the title is, but that is one that I thoroughly enjoyed, and so interested to see and intrigued to see how Ren and Chris Webby merge together on this track. So with that being said, let us please see what we're in store for. Oh, visualizer. I'm seeing visuals already. Guys, thank you so much for dropping by. To all those new, to all the renegades that have shown love and support and just have been around and been nothing but supportive and uplifting and insightful. Thank you so much. Much love to you guys. And let's see what we're in store for. This is Impatient, Ren and Chris Webby, Down the Road. Huh? Impatient. Is Impatient a sort of new collaborative name for this, for them together? Because that would be the name of the artist, and then obviously the title of the song is Down the Road. Interesting. Let us see. Here we go in 3, 2, 1.
I took my possession the night time. Down the road. And with God is my witness. There's to the man dressed in the shadows.
Okay. Yes, and you posing. Well, you know what? I'm gonna pause here because I just want to say before we get into this, wow. You know how I feel about Ren and his the melodic nature that he can come in with for his various styles. The melodic sing rap style, or just hear him hitting absolute melody in full rasp, full crackle of the voice. This is the Ren. This is a version of Ren that I will always have time for. Let's start that again and see where we go from here. 3, 2, 1.
I took my possession.
Of the visuals as well.
Set out at night time. Down the road. And with God is my witness.
There's that theme.
There's to the man dressed in the shadows with blood on his face.
Never trust that dude.
There was something so familiar about him. A certain kind of aura pouring all around him.
Ow!
Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding. I caught his eye and then I felt like I was drowning. Standing at a crossroad and the dull glow of the lit bowl flickered silently, quietly tiptoed on the long road, and the man spoke to me quite excitedly. Hello, dear fellow. And he tipped his hat and he smiled invitingly. Who
now
knows
is that
why you felt this, but I felt like someone lit a fire in me. And I felt my stomach turning, I turned and I tried to find the word in concern.
This flow!
It's strange, but I felt this weird yearning, a craving for something that was urging me over, and then they start conversing.
I just realized that.
He leaned in and said something disturbing. All I gotta know is your desires. Is it fame or fortune you aspire to get about this life that you been living?
This must be Webby.
Follow me, I'll walk you through the fire. I got every type of flavor in. You should see the budget of the catering. I don't wanna come off as a salesman, but I got the taste that you've been savoring. Let your pain go, let the flames grow. I'll read every thought that's on your mind, cause I know you got a name, so why don't you just write it on this line?
The devil!
I got a pen and everything. Who needs a wedding ring? I offer the divine. I don't think you fully understand, but I promise that you will in time, so just make a choice. So I stood frozen at the crossroads of time.
Go on, Ren!
Took hold of his paper and I leant down to sign.
Don't do it. Classic visual.
I still remember back where I was from. See, I was the favorite.
Oh, here we go. Perspective.
The morning sun.
The morning star.
See, I had ideas,
right?
But they said they're too grand, so they casted me out without reason to doubt. Now there's blood on my hands.
Loosey goosey.
See, I've been that one with the silver tongue. Yeah, they say I'm falling, but never run, following the calling. I've been all in with the barrel of a loaded gun, aimed at the masses, at their masses. Yeah, the darkness gon' get you. You can say a prayer if it helps you. That cross won't protect you from the light, bringing lost angel. Shit, I only came to entertain you, but since we made ourselves a deal, you gon' be my fucking puppet till it breaks you. I'll chain you to the ground, I'll enslave you. Look around, ain't nobody coming here to save you. I'ma take you way down. I know I've been around, but still I got some shit to prove.
Of course,
and I don't really give a fuck how it's gotta happen, but just know that you gotta fucking deal with the devil written. So shut up and listen to play me some blues, and just know the choice that you made today will be the last thing that you ever choose.
Hit us with it, Ren. We're getting chills. We love a Ren solo. A long and lonely road. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Well, we're going back. I realized that I thought that we had it set so that there wasn't any, the lyrics weren't going to show, but they were there, but I didn't pay attention too much to them. Didn't pay attention to them too much. Now I will. Second round. Full pausing. Full thoughts and insights, little breakdowns. First thoughts, I will say, wow. What a great dynamic duo in Ren and Chris Webby. I love Chris Webby's voice. I love his rapping voice. I love the way he... I love how he sounds. There's also a sort of a rasp to his voice, to his rapping voice. And it suits perfectly for this story. Of course, we reveal some of the devil's story in this, and yeah, just perfect storytelling, wonderful character acting from both. I love that let's go anyway. Here we go.
I took my possession down the road.
And I love that.
Down the road.
And a classic blues sort of chord progression. There's always a fork in the road. Choices to be made, right? Choices to be made. And this figure will always want to lead you down the worst of them. And I love this flow. Again, and I just talked about this from the first watch through, but I was talking about Ren's ability to sing and incorporate melody when he is rapping. This is it. Funny how I mentioned that, and this appears to be the sort of, I don't want to use the word pinnacle, but it's one of the best examples I can think of that leans into that heavily. It's rhythmic. It's the pacing feels like rap, but the melody and the crack is back. Nothing I lack. I can't stop. It's all Ren. It's Ren and Chris Webby, but this right here, heavy blues. Yeah, it's that, isn't it? It's that blues influence with that sort of rapping pace.
Down the road. There was something so familiar about it. A certain kind of aura pouring all around it. Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding.
Fresh to death.
I caught his eye and then I felt like I was drowning. Down the road. Standing at a crossroad and the dull glow of the lit bowl flicker silently, quietly tiptoed on the long road, and the man spoke to me quite excitedly.
Quite excited. See, again, the creativity in the breakdown, and the M's great at this as well, is making each syllable count. You know, M was very good at that. Still is. You know, that's the GOAT. But I love that with Ren, I don't know, it seems like there's something a little bit more theatrical in how he plays these syllables out, or how he inflects them, you know?
On the long road, and the man spoke to me quite excitedly. And he tipped his hat and he smiled inviting.
Look at this! Terrifying! And he smiled invite.
Who knows why you felt this, but I felt like someone lit a fire in me. And I felt my stomach turning a turn, and I tried to find the word concerned, and the feeling disconcerting. It's strange, but I felt this weird yearning.
Can we also, wow, look at that, great visuals, by the way, props to the animators, the art direction for this. It's great, it's so good. And I just want to again shout out little details like, you know, the cross earring, right? As much as Ren taps into light and dark and the in-between, I will always appreciate when Ren has callbacks, or he will shine light on hope, on faith. As much as we know that we feel that we've been done over, and the devil may seem like, you know, wins at times. It's a constant battle, right? Call it what you will. Sin, you know, the devil, certain forces at play, bad decisions, right? Your own terrible experiences that lead you to completely like just horrible situations. There's always going to be some sliver of hope somewhere, whether that's a lesson you learned from a loved one, whether that's a memory you hold of a good time, you know, whether it's something you hold close like an object. I just like the detail of the cross being there, even while he's surrounded by all of this sin, all of this temptation.
One lit a fire in me, and I felt my stomach turning a turn, and I tried to find the word concerned, and the feeling disconcerting. It's strange, but I felt this weird yearning, a craving for something that was urging me over, and then to start conversing, I reached out my hand, he shook it during, he leaned in and said something disturbing. All I gotta know is your desires. Is it fame or fortune you aspire to get about this life that you've been living? Follow me, I'll walk you through the fire. I got different type of flavor.
Fall for it. Don't fall for it. Cause wait.
My flavoring, you should see the budget of the catering. I don't wanna come off as a salesman, but I got the taste that you've been savoring.
I don't wanna come off as a salesman. That's exactly what you are. That's exactly what you are. Selling to our deepest and darkest, most disturbing cravings. In what form that takes, you know, money, power, sex, whatever it might be, right? There is always that part of us that this will always try and appease, talk to. Oh, let your pain go, let the flames. What a great. Hold on.
Let your pain go, let the flames grow. I read every thought that's on your
mind. Let your pain go, let the flames grow. That is great writing. That's great writing. So it seems so simple, but there's so much depth to what's being said there. Let your pain go. There's so many different ways that you could perceive that or take that, but in this situation, the devil is likening allowing your pain to go, to leave you, by allowing the flames, right? And in this context, the flames, of course, more of a negative connotation. Let the flames grow. By allowing yourself to allow those flames to grow, that pain will leave you. Look at that. Look at that. Again, props to the illustrator, animator. These are some great visuals.
Name, so why don't you just write it on this line? Here I got a pen and everything. Who needs a wedding ring? I offer the divine. I don't think you fully understand, but I promise that you will in time. So just make a choice.
Oh, people do this, bro. People do this. People sign their names on that line and give into it completely. And it must seem like you're winning in the beginning, but at what cost? That is so. You think about Hollywood. And like all the stuff we've heard, we know that goes on. I love that this is also, these are, Ren, famously all four representing what an independent artist can achieve, right, in this industry, in this field. I imagine it's the same thing for Chris Webby. Again, I don't know too much about Chris Webby, but I am loving what I'm hearing and seeing in this collaboration from both. But in a way, isn't it poetic that two independent artists are just portraying how the industry can work on the upper levels, upper echelons, that word. But they're saying it from the comfort of knowing that they are, don't make me knock you out. I think I knocked him out. Moth. But yeah, so I say from the comfort of being independent and being successful being independent. There is something there. I feel like that's a sweet spot to be in. To know the people that follow you and to the people that are supporting you are doing it for the love of what you do truly. That audience matters more than, a sea of people who like you for how popular you may seem on the main stage, right? I don't know, I'm sort of bringing together all these different elements of the industry and, the right audience or the audience that you actually want, especially when you're independent. All the things that are being shown here. I think there are, again, I've said this before, Ren has a message, and then there's a message below the message, and then there's something below that. In time. Woo! Ren. We hear the signing. We audibly hear the signing. The hands. The trapping. And here we go. But they touch upon Lucy Goosey's story. Did it translate into Morning Sun or Morning Star? I always thought it was Morning Star, or am I picking that up from somewhere else? Maybe there's probably different sort of translations. But I understand, visually for the story that's a great visual tell. But man, you just look at that. Look how, again, great work, because it makes me feel a type of way seeing that face amongst the angels, Go on, Chris Webby as well. Chris Webby sings. Oh, that reverb right at the end. Beautifully animated, that. I only came to entertain you. That's what I want you to believe. From the light bringing lost angels, shit, I only came. I love that as well. See, I only came to entertain you. You see in the beginning how it was offered to Ren here for this story. I can offer you something from the divine. Right, that's what he said in the very beginning. I don't want to seem like a salesman. You see the budget of our catering. I can offer you, something of the divine. Here is the truth. Shit, I only came to entertain you. Entertain. Now, I'm not taking away that there is something that can be To be entertained, I mean, that's a whole, you know, you could be entertained and you can learn something from it, you know. I feel like some of the greatest teachers I've ever had were ones who were able to entertain and keep our minds engaged whilst teaching us. So there is a place for entertainment alongside things that are genuinely helpful and educational and enlightening. And, you know, there are great comedians out there who entertain us, who are telling a story and a moral to a story, you know. So, but in this context, I only came to entertain you, even the way it's worded, right? Quite selfish, again. Selfish in nature. The truth.
Helps you, that cross won't protect you from the light, bringing lost angel. Shit, I only came to entertain you, but since we made ourselves a deal, you gon' be my fucking puppet till it breaks you. I'ma
down indeed
to the ground, I'll enslave you. Look around, ain't nobody coming here to save you. I'ma take you way down, cause yeah, I know I've been around, but still I got some shit to prove.
Ooh, man, really this flipping flow.
Happen, but just know that you gotta fucking
I know, I just remembered. You get a Ren solo.
And just know the choice that you made today will be the last thing that you ever choose.
Can we appreciate this? The turning of Ren. He's obviously way down, but the guitar shining so brightly, like a beacon. Even though there's such a pained and worried expression on his face, there's something about music that seems to illuminate the dark. Something about music, something that he holds so dear, right? Music is food for the soul. And even though playing as he ascends again, yes, they're trying to grab. Oh man, I just got chills. I just got full chills. What, dude? Props once again to the direction, the art direction, the animation. A beacon, I said. And I love that. And Ren just absolutely shredding these runs, these scales. Look at that. I love that imagery. That deserves to be an album cover or something. Is that a well-known, has that image been done? I'm sure it has been, by a great band or musician. The guitarist in mid-air. I feel like I've seen that before, but look at that, with the hands groping and clambering to bring back down. Again, we get this. We get the mirroring. We get both sides of the story and the middle in these Ren tales, these Ren songs, these Ren projects. It's all very well having a conversation with the devil and listening to the sweet nothings that, you know, he's very good at whispering into our ears. But there's also a moment of this. There's also a moment of escaping that. My interpretation anyway. But then it goes red. You know what I mean? It's just Did he make it? Did he make it up? Only one person knows. A long and lonely road, down the road. Ren, impatient, Chris Webby. Oh, maybe Impatient is the name of the... Is that going to be like a joint sort of EP or album or something with these two together? Loving the logo as well. Very cool. Very cool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Down the road. That is what I'm going to be listening to for a while. Everything in it, the blues element, again, that rasp and melody that I love from Ren so much, mixed with the rapping pace. The absolute drama and theatre we get in the storytelling that Ren has, and being absolutely pleasantly surprised. I love what Chris Webby brought to this story as well. Genuinely just like supreme storytellers. Perfect voice for the devil here by Chris Webby. Again, I love the humility and the vulnerability even from having Ren, what Ren represents in this story. Being the one to be whispered to by the devil. That fight, that battle for his character. Again, the signing his name, but in the depths, his character having such regret on his face as he finds meaning in his music. He finds meaning in his guitar that shines like a beacon as he then ascends, the hands trying to grab, before Red settles in again, almost like questioning, did he make it up? Is there forgiveness? So many great themes. Great themes. And I also love how, I know Ren, I've said this in previous reactions, I think I said it in Slord's House, I love how Ren can dance and can go from place to place in certain songs. I love how this was, I'm going to dare I say, black and white, but I love how it kind of was, in the sense that, the story that we're looking at here, the characters involved, the ideas involved, and sometimes the best things are recognizable, easily recognizable in the character designs, in the color palettes, right? So easily readable but familiar, and again, the subject matter so familiar, but done in as unique and as creative and as just beautifully musical in a way that only Ren and Chris Webby could pull off at this time, in this place. Down the road. Another one to add to great blues themed songs that delve into the themes of faith, sin, promises. Great. I will be listening to this once again. That was Ren featuring Chris Webby, Impatient. Again, some clarification from you guys would be amazing. Down the road, if this is a project with these two in it, and this is what we have to go off of for the first taste into this collaboration, I cannot wait to see what else we are in store for. Guys, thank you so much. As always, love to everyone. Hope you're having a good one so far. Hope we're having a great day or evening, whatever it is. Cytogs, Bohemian Anthony, thank you for stopping by first and foremost. No, wait. Thank you for stopping by. Wherever you are in the world, from whatever time you hail, please have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. We will catch you for the next one. Peace. We're out. Man. Flipping great. Let's actually hold up. Before we go, I don't think any of us were expecting a full animation video, but this video is sick as hell, and the song goes hard. The animation is top notch. Absolutely. Sometimes I fall into the place of, like a visualizer or a full animation, like Heretic, I think was labeled as a visualizer, but that had some great some great animation throughout. Some great walking sequences, some great special effects, using the opacity to show Ren having an out-of-body experience. So those were like proper sequences, and told the story beautifully through animation. See you at the crossroads. See you at the crossroads. So I've always got to give a bit of a Bone Thugs and Harmony, but that is so damn true. Everyone has a choice. Everyone has a moment where they are at the crossroads, and it's either or, isn't it? I've just seen that you're headlining at Boardmasters this year, and it genuinely made me feel proud for you, even though I've never met you, Ren. I've been following your journey since you released Jenny's Tale, and I remember being blown away both by the song, by the criminally low number of subscribers you had. I can't remember the number, maybe a couple thousand. Seeing you go from strength to strength on your music, and seeing the impact you have on other people now you're reaching them, has been humbling. Thank you, Ren, and congratulations. Wow, what a great comment. And it seems that Ren has replied. Let's see. A means a lot. Thanks for sticking about. It should be a good year. So cool to see that. And that's so true. What a thing to see when you see someone you follow, or even if it's in passing, but you see them with that following, that count, and then maybe you forget about that individual, that group, whatever it might be, and then you come back later and you just see them absolutely thriving. It's like, wow, anything is possible as long as you have the courage and the commitment and the want to carry on. I think that is important. I reckon the song must have the record for the quickest pause on the reaction channels, the Ren catching them all off guard from the get-go. You are not wrong, Sister Moon. You are not wrong. Didn't take long for me. I think I made a stank face in record time, that's for sure. Buzzing for this. Skinner Brothers. The lyrics, the music, the artwork, this is art. Couldn't agree more. Jenlifferp. Thank you, gentlemen, for setting the bar. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and we're feeling good. Love the reference. Has that vibe again. Perfect. A perfect reference for what is within the theme of blues. Feeling good again. Nina Simone and various others. Did it start with Nina? I feel like it started with Nina, but maybe I'm wrong. But again, I talked about that sort of chord progression in blues. Very similar. What a great comment to end on. Beautiful comments through and through. Couldn't agree anymore. Thank you for stopping by over here at ChillSauce. And yeah, until the next time, guys, thank you so much. We'll catch you then. It's very busy at the moment, by the way. I realised I thought I had a system and a schedule going forward. We will always be doing a Ren reaction, music reaction, once during the week. I talked about Patreon. Still got to sort some things out. Very busy on my end. But when I'm able to, we will do it. Until a new track like this, here we are. Peace!